and there's a hubcap. Okay. So look at the video getting back. This is a Suzuki. Oh, it's a Renault. Oh my God, it's a Renault. Oh my God, people! It's Hot Wheels 04 here again after retrieving this epic / extinct Renault Hubcap. Okay, so I believe this is off a Renault Cargo. I think it's Cargoo van. You know those Renault vans. Yeah. So those are like the only Renaults there are in Malaysia, and there's like no more Renault cars in Malaysia anymore. Renault does not export any more cars into Malaysia. Those were the last and also first batch of Renault cars that Renault has exported to Malaysia, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, so I've seen a lot of Renault trucks or vans, whatever you call that cargo thing, missing one hubcap. I think there's different looks of these, but this is, I actually don't remember them because they're very rare to spot, and when they are, they're on the road, so you can't actually see the hubcap. So I risked my life just getting this hubcap. So actually, so I think I saw this yesterday, and I actually thought it was a Proton Saga, one of those normal ones. Yeah, I should know what I'm talking about. So I'm back with the Proton Saga hubcap. They actually. I actually don't find why I find it similar, but when I first saw it, I got a glimpse of it. I actually thought it was pretty similar until the next time I passed it, which was today, because I go to school early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, actually like 6:30, 40 a.m. So it's too dark to see this hubcap, and when I get back from school, it's mostly in the afternoon. Okay, so I saw this hubcap today again, as you can see when I picked it up. So this hubcap, I just saw like these lines down, so I knew it was not a Proton Saga one. So I was thinking that it might be like a Toyota Avanza, whatever, like those kind of non-Proton hubcaps. So I thought I must get it, because if it's one of these Proton ones, meh. They're everywhere, so it actually isn't worth risking your life to get it. So okay, so actually I didn't know it was a Renault because I passed it way too fast. I think I'm repeating what I'm saying. So when I got there, this hubcap is actually pretty hard to be seen. I actually thought that when I rode over to the spot, I actually thought that someone took it already. So I was like, oh no. So I thought it was so I just thought maybe it's in front. So I kept on going. Oh my God, and that hubcap was there where you saw me take it. So so I think there's only like two kinds of Renault hubcaps. They're in Malaysia, and they're probably not very much. So I actually was hoping that it could be a Renault, Peugeot, Ford, or anything that is uncommon in Malaysia, since most of them were like discontinued in Malaysia after all. So getting one of these is pretty lucky. I think like there's like one in like maybe 5 in 100 cars only have these kind of hubcaps, Renault. Okay, so actually back to the hubcap thing. So when you saw me take this hubcap, I said it was a Suzuki. It actually kind of looked like a Suzuki badge, like the S here. But actually I was wrong. I didn't get to see the small writing saying Renault up there, because I was thrilled to get it. So okay, so another amazing part is like, oh my gosh, there is no freaking broken clips. The ring is also on. Thank you, Renault, for making such good high quality hubcaps, but when they fall off, I don't think it's called high quality, but still it survived falling off and not getting driven over. I mean, like, where in the world can you find like Renault hubcaps in Malaysia? Nowhere. Even car junkyards don't have these kind of hubcaps unless they have Renault cars in them. So I'm trying to make my review short now because I'm noticing they're getting longer, but on this Renault, no way. So if you can barely see, it says Lesiade or Lesiade. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not France or whatever. So it's 14-inch. There's a date thing. I'm not sure how you actually read this thing. Oh, okay, so I think it was made in 2005 December. So as you can see from this date, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the top, meaning the year. So only, you see, the 2001 column is empty, only 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 years only Renault had these hubcaps in Malaysia. Okay, I'm way too excited. I can't wait to watch this thing. But the sad thing is, they have curb rashes here, like all around the edges. So, but that is not the thing. Renault, good. So remember saying, if you did watch my finding a Toyota Prius hubcap, I mentioned that the hubcap was like my wildest find or something like that, or my favorite hubcap. Well, now this took over. So I mean, like, I'm so excited and thrilled. I actually have seen a few hubcaps over here where I live, but they actually have mysteriously disappeared for some reason. Otherwise, another one had been like, I'm not sure, because it was also in the middle of a busy like highway road thing, and it was face down. I mean face up. It was a Proton Viva one, the ones that look like this. I'll post a picture right here, like, yeah, those kind of hubcaps. So sorry, excuse me. So those kind of hubcaps, it was perfectly fine with a ring on the middle of the road, too busy to get it. So and the next time I saw it, guess what? It was stepped on and it shattered on pieces. I'm not sure how people even step on it. People probably they were riding a motorcycle and someone decided to break it. But anyway, the ring is still there, so along with the pieces, so I might take the ring. So actually, I don't have rings anymore because I used the last ring on my a aftermarket Proton Saga. Yeah, click on the iWeb to watch that video. I'm starting to say that a lot. So yeah, very dirty as you can see. The Renault badge actually wiggles. If you can't see. Anyway, yeah. So actually, never expected it to be a Renault. It have these kind of clips, and yeah, the ring is kind of loose. Actually, maybe that's how it fell off. See, that you can actually push it, and it's too dirty. And best toss it over my hands now, as you can see, when I pointed the 4 years. So, oh my gosh, I'm way too happy and over and thrilled. Can you believe it? First Renault and probably the last, hopefully not, but Renault hubcap in my collection. This is not a fake find because I wouldn't risk my life just going there and put the hubcap and return back and ride my back over there and find a hubcap again. No, that would be stupid. You see where I found it? It was the middle of a road. So if it wasn't a Renault, still pretty lucky to find this. So yeah, I risked my life. I probably broke a bunch of traffic rules, but they don't. I don't think they're applied on bicycles because I was riding in the wrong direction. Because where I live, to my house over there, I had to only ride in that direction. I have to cross a lot of roads. The dog's barking again. The dogs are barking. Sorry about that. But I probably broke a bunch of traffic laws. I actually U-turned on a place where I shouldn't U-turn and crossed the street. I blocked cars. Well, I didn't mean to, but for this hubcap, it's worth it. So yeah, very nice hubcap. I'm gonna go wash it now. Okay, so I decided to make a little add-on after cleaning and retrieving this hubcap. So Renault, if you're watching this, please make your hubcap easier to clean. So at the back, it was extremely hard to get these parts and that part and the clips. And to be honest, the ring was also covered in dust, brake dust, and some parts could get off, some couldn't. I just gave up. And oh my god, it's extremely hard to wash here. Yeah, this is impossible to wash. This part, yeah, see, they're all dirty. So Renault, please make your hubcap easier to be washed. So also, these parts are hard to be washed. Yeah, I managed to clean them. So, okay, while cleaning, I realized that there was actually a stamp. So it was not made in 2005 December. It was made in 20th January 2006 at 15:01 o'clock. So I don't think there's anything much to say about this. There's these weird stuff. So if you couldn't get what I'm saying, yeah, that's the name, Lesiade, and 14-inch. Yeah. And the Renault clips, I'm glad it actually was very loose. I'm glad it didn't fall off. And whoever lost this hubcap must be, I'm not sure. It's impossible to get them in Malaysia. I can only tell you that. So yeah, once in a lifetime hubcap. And they also might be worth quite some money. I mean, to those who lost their hubcap and want to get them back. Yeah, worth a lot of money. Thanks for watching.